What's up, car friends? This is Stu from Really Cool Videos. Whoa! And we're in a big, loud, scary Mustang today. This is Bob. Thanks so much for bringing it by.
You bet.
Whoa, we are in a 2016 Ford Mustang GT, but it's got a supercharger. What kind of supercharger is it?
It's a 2.9 liter Whipple.
Wow. And what's the wheel horsepower, Paul?
It's right up around 680.
680 wheel. This car's got a lot of balls, but it's actually, the power band is pretty smooth and drivable. The torque is not that high. What's the torque number?
515.
515. The torque number, I feel, is a more accurate descriptor of what the power feels like. The 680 is when you ring it all the way up in the higher R's. I'm already sweating. Already sweating. And I'm loving the aluminum flywheel. This thing revs super freely. Exhaust sounds fantastic. It's a Borla exhaust, right?
Borla S-type quad tip, yeah.
S-type. So they have the X-type, which is even louder?
Well, they have the Touring, the S-type, and then the Attack.
Attack.
This is kind of the middle that, you know, it's my daily driver, so I don't want it too insane, you know?
It's loud. Whoa, that was 3,500 to 4,500 RPM. That's a good shove in third gear. God, this car's fast. Like this, it's actually very comfortable and refined. You could totally daily it. It's not bad at all. These Brom race seats and these race harnesses aren't overly bolstered or super stiff. They're very comfortable. It's got the GT350 steering wheel, Alcantara everywhere, and this awesome true fiber carbon fiber parts. It's a very nice place to be on the inside. And right off the bat, I'm really pleasantly surprised with how drivable this car is. I was a little bit scared and intimidated by that horsepower number. Ooh, but it's okay. Jesus, I am sweating though. Holy cow. But you know, at idle and when you're off throttle, it's like silent. Listen to this. Okay, first gear pull here. I didn't get it anywhere near to the floor. Yeah, we're going to be pulling out second gear in this canyon, and that's about it. Oh. Jeez. Big Brembo brakes. These are the brakes off of the Performance Pack mostly, right?
Performance Pack calipers, and then the Bear Errata Speed rotors front and back.
Oh, nice. Nice. So you got the matching two-piece rotors.
Yeah.
Wow. Handling on this car is fantastic. What suspension is on it?
So you have Ford track and handling pack. So it's, you know, Ford parts, sway bars, springs, struts.
I have to say it's damn near perfect. I would say it's on the softer side, more comfortable side, but the ride height stance is perfect. Body control is fantastic. It's not super rock hard, stiff and flat, but it's comfortable.
That's right. It's kind of that balance.
It's got a very nice balance. I'm pretty surprised because suspension's one thing that you can do to your car and just right off the bat ruin it.
That's right.
If you throw coils on, they're too stiff, and you just took your comfortable car and made it into a teeth jittering mess. I kind of did that to my Volkswagen CC. Yeah. Wife wasn't too happy.
Well, this is pretty mushy when I got it. You know, I mean, not mushy overly, but it's certainly much stiffer now, but not overly done.
Yeah. And then you have it sitting on these wheels, which are very nice.
Company of Project 6GR up in Glendale.
Okay.
And they did a one-off. We designed a carbon fiber hydro dip and then a brushed candy barrel on them, and I wanted to match the red and gray and black accents in the car.
I'll tell you, the color combination really works well. He's got a lot of carbon fiber on this car. He's got the splitters, he's got a rear diffuser, rear deck area.
Front splitter, all the engines all carbon fibered out.
Oh, damn.
Coil covers and things like
so
that.
So those carbon fiber hydro dipped wheels, initially I was like not too sure what to think of them, but when he rolled up, they look fantastic. And those candy red barrels, they just add a little bit of pop to the darker wheel.
And I'll tell you, it's my wife's idea on all the color and accents.
Well, you got to go to the wife for your colors.
That's
okay?
right. She said, no, you need some red, you need some hydro dip, you need some more carbon fiber. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Making sex noises again. Oh man, what a really, really fast car.
And there's all that confidence with the brakes too. I mean, you get on them and your eyeballs will come out of your skull. I mean,
Totally.
it really, really will lock them up.
So what other awesome stuff do you have done to this car, Paul?
So let's see, on the engine side, it's a Whipple Supercharger.
Yeah.
It's got long tube headers on it. Of course, the exhaust we talked about.
That's what that sounds like.
Yeah. You know, the interior stuff, we did the Alcantara and the Brom seats with the red stitching and whatnot.
It's really a complete build. I love these stripes on here, which are another Ford GT or Ford Performance part, right?
Yeah, so when I got it, it was a blacked out gray GT. No stripe, gloss black wheels on it. Just one thing after another to have it out.
Woo! Okay, so for 680 wheel horsepower, how much is that supercharger like this cost?
So that kit, and I got some carbon fiber pieces, and I got the Stage 2 kit that has
Nice.
a larger throttle body, bigger injector, some of those things. It's right around 10 grand.
Not bad. To take the horsepower from stock, which was what?
450 crank, thereabouts.
All the way to 680 wheel.
Right.
Wow.
And that's on a pretty conservative tune. I drive it every day.
Yeah.
So it's not on race gas. It's got the advanced control on it. So similar cars with a Pro Tune on it, making 720, 730
Jesus.
wheel.
Wow. Wow, so there's more left in this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like the power level that it's at currently. It is very refined. I mean, for a tuned muscle car with 680 wheel, the cars are fine. The gas pedal is not an on-off switch. When we're driving off throttle, like I don't even have to talk loud. It's just quiet and nice. Now, on throttle, you're not going to be able to hear anything. But man,
Well, on the way down here, I drove about 100 miles down from north of LA.
Thank you,
and,
by the way.
Absolutely. And I made 19 miles per gallon.
that's not
Driving
bad.
it wasn't too bad. And then the car's got 60,000 miles on it. I mean, I drive it every day, 120 miles a day.
The daily driver, 680 wheel horsepower Mustang. Man, pretty freaking awesome. Paul, thank you so much for making the big trek down.
Yeah.
This car is sick. For about 50 grand-ish,
Something
you
like
could
that.
have a absolute beast.
It runs with the best of them.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I do car reviews on awesome modified cars like this. If you made it this far in the video, please drop a like. Until next time, have a really cool day. Peace. Is there anything been done to this shifter?
It's got a what's called a blowfish adapter in it. So about 3 weeks ago, I blew the transmission up in it. Blew fourth gear out of it on the way to a show.
Jesus.
And so, and that was with the stock shifter. And one of the weak links on this MT82 transmission is it's a detached shifter. So under high torque, the gears aren't aligning anymore. Jammed it into fourth and blew out fourth. So drive to a friend's house, picked up a used transmission. Next night, put the transmission in, driving it to work by Thursday of that week.
Wow.
And
So what does the blowfish adapter
so the
do?
blowfish adapter takes that remote attached shifter and attaches it to the transmission to where it's now one unit. It's a big bracket basically, and
Wow, that's cool.
it doesn't change the gate, it doesn't change the length and everything. It still feels like a stock shifter, but that slop is gone, and especially under torque, it's not twisting the engine and transmission away from the shifter gate, causing it to go between gears.
Wow. Now, does the 350 or the 350R have a different transmission?
You know what? I don't know
Okay.
if it has a different transmission in those.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah.